everyone, it's Jessie. Today's video I'm going to be doing a book haul because I feel like I haven't done a book haul in ages. I have pretty much been on a book buying ban. I haven't purchased too many books. This is basically going to be a kind of a random book haul of books that I've bought since the beginning of 2018 that have acquired so I can make this haul. There are a bunch of books that I'm leaving out because they are graphic novels. I'm currently binging and reading a bunch of graphic novels because I plan on making a graphic novel video in the future. So I'm going to keep those out so I don't spoil like what I'm going to recommend and stuff like that. Without further ado, let's hop right into this video and I hope you enjoy. Also, I feel like a businesswoman because I'm wearing my new suit jacket. Feels snazzy. Can't believe I just said snazzy. Okay, first book is a book that I'm pretty sure everybody's eyes have seen. I don't know, probably read because I feel like I've seen this book virtually everywhere. This book is Milk and Honey by Rupi Kaur. I don't know if I said that correctly. Basically a book of poetry, and I've seen people post pictures of certain pages and like the poetry is mind-blowingly beautiful. I've been wanting to get into reading more poetry books, so I just decided why not start with like the most popular one in the universe because I just really want to read it ASAP. So that is why I bought that. I got it on Amazon because I believe it was a lot cheaper there. Another book that I purchased on Amazon was one that I saw in a bookstore one time, but I didn't get it because I didn't have enough money. Then I saw it on Amazon and I was like, girl, I need to get you. That book is 199 cemeteries to see before you die. Now, a lot of you probably think I'm creepy for buying this, but I just love and am fascinated by architectural cemeteries and just the beauty of old cemeteries. One of my favorite cemeteries I've ever visited was the Bonaventure Cemetery in Savannah, Georgia. I believe that's the name. I might be wrong. I was writing a really gothic book one about a year ago and I just loved visiting cemeteries. I went to Savannah, Georgia to visit a cemetery that I really loved. So this is basically just a book of almost 200 cemeteries and it is fascinating, and so many of these are beautiful and have so much history, and I don't know why cemeteries fascinate me. I swear I am not a creepy person. I just really love them. I can't make myself not sound creepy because of that. I don't know where to set you. Next up right here we have Children of Blood and Bone by Tommy Adeyemi. I don't know if I'll go into synopsises in this video because I do have a lot of books to mention and I'm horrible at summarizing books, but I've seen this book everywhere. Everybody's been reading it. I got it personalized. I didn't get to go to the book signing, but I got one on hold and it's personalized to me, which is so nice. I'll just tell you that this book involves magic. On the back cover it says, "They killed my mother. They took our magic. They tried to bury us. Now we rise." So I've heard that this is a really inclusive book and everybody's like really loving it, mind-blowingly loving it, so I really hope to read this soon. Next up we have a book that was kindly sent to me by Simon & Schuster, and that book is Am I Am Focus? I hope so. This book is Emergency Contact by Mary H.K. Choi. Basically, this book is about a girl going to college in Texas and she meets this guy who's like, I believe the friend or cousin of one of her friends. I began reading this book. I read like, I don't know, almost 100 pages, but then I got so caught up in schoolwork that it's been about a month since I had started reading it, so I kind of want to get back and maybe get the audiobook and reread it so I can finish it because I was loving this book. A lot of you may know, probably from a lot of my previous videos, that contemporary isn't usually my ish because I just feel like a lot of contemporaries are cheesy, not portrayed accurately, but so far I'm really loving this one, and it's really interesting to see a young adult contemporary starting her freshman year of college, which I thought was cool. And there's a lot of different subject matter mentioned in this, and I just felt like a bunch of the characters in this book were really different and really kind of relatable. So I was really enjoying this and I really hope to get back into it. The cover is just so aesthetic and I love the characters and I really want to finish their story. So thank you so much to Simon Teen for sending me this book. Another book that I purchased on Amazon is this book right here, A Brief History of the Time Lords. It's a Doctor Who book. I just got it because the cover is shiny and it's beautiful, and I'm currently obsessing with Doctor Who. I don't know why I waited so long to watch it, but I'm almost done, and like I needed this book in my life to take bookstagram pictures and just stare at because gold and beautifulness. Doctor Who is life. Comment down below, let me know who your favorite doctor is, okay? Okay. I love Tennant. Okay, next up we have a bunch of books by my Lord and Savior Andre Osman because he is my favorite author of all time. In case you have not been following me this year of 2018, you know that I've had like every other author has been bumped down on my list because he's my new king. I have this edition of Call Me By Your Name. I have, I believe, 3 different editions now. I ordered this one, I believe, on eBay and I just love it. I really wish that this sticker thing wasn't there, but it's not a sticker, it's printed. This is now a major motion picture and I love the movie, but but I don't want that on my book because I love, this is like my favorite version of the cover of this book. In the future, maybe I'll find another. I had the pleasure of meeting Andre Osman at a signing, and I cried and I wrote him a 3-page letter, and I picked up his newest book that actually came out last year, but it came out on paperback, so I got that, and I got it signed, called Enigma Variations by Andre Osman, obviously. It's another love story, I believe, so I'm like super excited because trust me when I say that his writing is liquid gold. I swear to you, it's magical. And last but not least, my amazing friend Michelle knew that I've always wanted a first edition of Call Me By Your Name in a hardcover, and she found one. She accidentally bought 2, so she gave one to me, so bless you, Michelle. I love you so, so much. Like, I cried when she sent this to me and I got it in the mail because it's the first edition hardcover, and I'm just... This is one of my favorite books of all time. If you have not read Call Me By Your Name, please read it and just soak it in. But it also is one of those books that I do actually recommend watching the movie first because Andre's writing is beautiful, but some of his text conversations, like, they don't have quotations, so they can be kind of hard to follow. So watching the movie first really helps you picture it. I'm also saying that because the Call Me By Your Name movie it won like Best Adapted Screenplay, and it is literally one of the best book to movie adaptations I've ever seen in my entire life. I was reading the book after I saw the movie, and it was word for word pretty much. So pick this up, watch the movie. I hope I get you into this. I am Andre Osman trash. Next up, we have a book right here that my lovely best friend Kaden from 1,000 Books to Read gave to me when I went to her house for her birthday. She had an extra copy and she shoved it at me. She's like, you need to read this right now, Jessie. So I was like, okay, I see you. The cover is beautiful and it's a dark past, a glittering future, and a world between them. It looks like it's in like London, giving me all these like Sherlock Holmes vibes, kind of. It's called Olivia Twist by Laurie Langdon. Basically, it's a reimagining of Oliver Twist, which I have not read. I should. I'm gonna read this. I'm just so excited. Thank you so much, Kaden. I was really almost about to buy this book, but you just saved me some money and I'm glad you had another copy to give me. Next book that I got is another book that my lovely, amazing, incredible older sister, Michelle, I call her my older sister. She's not actually my biological sister, but we're basically like sisters. Michelle, who got me that first edition of Call Me By Your Name, also got me my other all-time favorite book, which is The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. I own this book already, but I was supposed to go to Kristen Hanna's signing. Then I was just having really bad anxiety, and I found out that the tickets were sold out and the books were too expensive. I couldn't get them, so I was just like so depressed and sad over that. And Michelle went to a bookstore in LA where she had a signing in LA, and she found a signed copy and she got it for me. I literally can't stress how much I love my older sister Michelle because she knows me so well, and there's just like these little surprises when she knows I'm having a horrible day, and she's just amazing. I love her so much. Thank you so much, Michelle. If you guys love World War II historical fiction and strong female empowerment, this is definitely the book for you. And I'm so excited for this to be a movie, and I believe it comes out summer 2018. If so, I need the trailer soon because I could hug this book. I reread it recently and I cried all over again like 100 times. I'm not even kidding you, you will cry. I think I made a video of this in like the end of 2016. If I remember, I might link it down below because I made a whole review about this and I started crying when I was reviewing it. It was my favorite book of 2016 and still remains my favorite book to this day. Call Me By Your Name is either a close second or tied. Another stack of books. I don't usually buy books at full price because that can be expensive. I often go to used bookstores like the library Book Nook. That's where I find a ton of my books. This next book is a book that is also really popular, and that book is called A Man Called Obi by Friedrich Bachman. My dad really wanted this book, and so it was like $3 at Goodwill, so I picked it up and I was like, here Dad, you can read it and then I'll just read it later after you because I'm super excited. My dad said he had started watching the movie and it was brilliant and great so far, so I'm super excited to read this book. I don't know what it's about. I think I kind of want to go into it knowing nothing, so yeah. I like being surprised about books. I don't know about anybody else, but like I don't personally like to know synopsises. Like I like to know a hook line enough to get me intrigued, and then I just like to go like delve in on my own. More fun surprise that way. Next up, I got 3 classics. They were literally only 25 cents each, I think. I think I got all 3 of these for 75 cents. I just thought that was like too good of a deal to pass up, and plus I'm gonna be traveling a little bit at the end of this year pretty soon, so I just figured they're good size like travel books because they're all the kind of really tiny mass market paperback. So the first one of those classics I got is A Farewell to Arms by Ernest Hemingway, and then the second one I got is the little William Shakespeare copy of Hamlet because I have not read much William Shakespeare. Shakespeare. And then the third one I got is The Prince and the Pauper by Mark Twain. Actually, I just realized if you guys watch my Call Me By Your Name Andre Osmond vlog, you'll see this. I hauled those in there. Next up, if you guys are a fan of the Mortal Instruments Shadowhunters world, I've heard that this is going to be a book for me and you. This book is called Fire and Bone by Rachel A. Marks. I just burped in the middle of that sentence. I recently met Rachel and she is the sweetest. She is sweet as can be, and I got this book signed and I'm so excited to read it because I recently just read the new Cassandra Clare and Sarah Reese Brennan novella, The Son of the Dawn, and I really loved it. And I'm really missing the Shadowhunters family right now and I'm getting all the feels, so I feel like I might want to pick up and delve into this book to cure my aching, missing heart. Another book I picked up recently is when I went to a book signing for Ashley Poston, and I got this book right here called Karela. I've just heard that this book is as cute as can be, and it's a nerdy, kind of Cinderella-ish contemporary retelling, and I'm so excited for it. The cover is so cute, and like the inside pages, and Ashley signed it, and oh my gosh, girl, we fangirled about Studio Ghibli films for a while, and she was just the sweetest person. I love her so much. And so that leads me to my next book, because I also picked up her newest book called Heart of Iron, which is supposed to be like an Anastasia meets Illuminae meets Six of Crows. So just from that pitch, that's all I need to know. Once again, I don't like knowing full summaries, so that hooked me. I knew I needed that book when somebody told me that that's what this is like, and I was like, done, sold, give it to me. I need to ingest this now with my eyes, not my body, mouth. Like, you know, I just need to read it. I think that's pretty much all the books I've gotten since January. There are some books I may have forgotten about, and of course there's like more books like these back here that I've gotten in book subscription boxes. I would show those, but if you've already seen my other unboxings on my channel, you've probably already seen those books. I don't want to bore you. So that pretty much wraps it up for this big book haul. I know I haven't done a haul in a while. It's because I haven't really been buying books, but I've acquired quite a few over the past few months without realizing. So that being said, thank you so much for watching. I'm Jessie. Be sure to click that thumbs up button if you like this video, and subscribe to my channel down below if you want to see more videos from me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye! Now we gotta do a... Oh no. Oh jeez. Oh. I don't know what to do! They keep falling! Shit! Ah! My poor babies! I did not mean to mistreat you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm a bad wife. Just kidding. I'm not married to any of you. It's just